And now our tale of the tape for this Bantamweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Bantamweight champion of the world and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Jose Aldo Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Bantamweight champion, Petr
Well, you had a sense this fight would come around again. Petr and Jose Aldo met for the vacant UFC Bantamweight title at UFC 251 on Fight Island. And tonight, they will re-engage, and Jose Aldo believes he will have the upper hand this time around.
He had his moments in fight number 1. But again, it was Petr breaking him down systematically over 24 minutes that got at the finish. You know, it speaks to who Petr is. He doesn't rush, he takes his time. So you're almost lulled into thinking you're having more success than you are, and Jose Aldo fell victim to that. Big shot to the head.
All right, nice jab there from Petr early in the fight. He has been criticized at times, though, for playing with his food a little bit early on in these matchups.
Well, he's a bit of a slow starter, John. So usually the jab comes out first for Petr because he's trying to build reads. So he tries to pull something out of you that will allow him to start to build his game plan as the fight goes on. But man, that dude has a fantastic jab.
Fast pace here in the early going. All right, we will see how Jose Aldo Jr. chooses to proceed, and it looks as though he's going to work off of that jab and low leg kick here early in this one.
I mean, ever since Jose Aldo started boxing with the Brazilian Marines, his hands have just gotten so much better. But he is known for the outside leg kick. It's his calling card, and if you're Jose Aldo, you want to fight behind that.
So just over 20 total strikes unofficially have landed for Petr. Now he counters with a right hook to the head. Jan gets in the clinch. Big elbow. Just over 3 minutes to go.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Single collar tie now. Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, a follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Big right hand.
That shot blocked by Jan. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Always busy here in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. And now some separation. Jan's really limping now, folks. Looks like the leg kicks are really starting to pay dividends for his opponent. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
You need to work, I'll stand this up, it's work.
Jan getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Oh, Oh, these are some serious punches from the top here. He's continuing to maintain good posture and making these strikes count.
He's doing a really good job of watching for the up kick, making his punches count while not putting himself in danger.
Under a minute to go in the round. Jan's in half guard. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Aldo's back in full mount. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Back mount now.
Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
That was a slick transition. Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, take a seat, breathe, muito bom, okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, olha, próximo round.
Boom! Body kick right there, landed perfect.
All right, DC's back from the bathroom. Round two.
Fight.
Petr versus Jose Aldo. All right, here we go. Our next 5 minutes is underway. No denying the aggression, and the fans certainly liked it in the previous round, but it's got to be controlled aggression. He's missing a lot more than he's hitting.
Gotta be controlled aggression. Gotta be with an understanding that he's not gonna be where you expect him to be, but just put something out there with the desire to land and really damage your opponent.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Well, missed on that one. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Oh, high amplitude head kick.
Big punch lands through the middle.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
So 67 total strikes have landed for Jose Aldo. And if you care about the efficiency, connecting with a 37% accuracy rate against Petr. Aldo's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, there it is again, DC. That Petr jab has been in his opponent's face all night.
Well, when Petr gets an idea of what you're going to do in the octagon, then you will see the activity pick up. But it all starts and ends with that beautiful jab.
Soft left gets through for Jan. Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Huge block there. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken... Oh, great head movement there. Slips his head off the center line and defense... We might get a stoppage here soon. Oh, perfect timing on the Superman punch. Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
Jan gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Aldo's nose is bleeding. This could be it.
Watches up Neil's belly. He's raining down. He has to move, or the fight is going to get stopped.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Aldo. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Kobe Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Good run.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Third and final round. Oh, Superman punch lands.
Punch over the top.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Oh, he missed with that right hand. Lands the overhand punch to the head.
It won't take many of those.
Jan's thigh really starting to show serious signs of bruising here. Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round.
Leg kick lands. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finish or you're getting an effort?
You gotta go to the Nate Diaz mentality. Kill or are B kills. You got to throw everything at your opponent, because if this thing goes to the judges, you are not going to win this fight. He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Oh, he lands a big left hand. Trying to... Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 44 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jose Aldo Jr.
Well, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. Jose Aldo, your winner by knockout. You know, this man's show money is pretty good. Might be getting some bonus coin as well after that knockout.
I mean, when you knock somebody out like that, you got to expect a little bit extra coming in your direction. The King of Rio does it again.